Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome back to my channel. I want to welcome you all to this great journey that we have started. And I am Clarissa Habatina Taylor, and you can find me on YouTube at Clarissa Taylor. I have started a teaching series. Let me just say, a free course online that I'll be doing with would-be entrepreneurs and also entrepreneurs and people in business. This is the channel where I teach, I preach, I mentor, I coach, and I also train people to become the best version of themselves. Yes. So I give you the real meal. I give you the basic nitty-gritties and ingredients that everybody will need in doing business, the basic ingredients that will put you on your foot in business. I have started a teaching series on this, my book that I have written. It is called Steps to Building a Sustainable Business. If you want it, you can order it from Amazon. It is there. Just search for Clarissa Taylor Camara, Steps to Building a Sustainable Business, written by Clarissa Taylor Camara. You can get it from Amazon. And also, if you are in the Africa, you can also order it from Sierra Leone, and you can contact me on my email at Clarissa Taylor Camara. Clarissa Taylor Camara, yes, at gmail.com. So today we want to continue. I have done about two series. I did the first series. You can go on my you can go to my channel, and then you'll be able to watch the first and the second video that I have made from this book. It is a teaching series that I will be doing from this book, and it is given to you free. You are not going to pay for it. I'm not going to ask you to pay any money. It is free. But the only thing I want to ask you to do for me, even as I'm giving you this free tutor, please just make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go now to the subscribe button and hit it. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the like button. And also, don't forget to share this video with 5 or 10 of your friends, family members, and colleagues. Make sure you share, and then let us gather here at this the street of YouTube. And I want to believe you will never regret you did. If you were even passing and you just said, let you just hook up, you will never regret your passing by this channel. I want to encourage you that you will never regret it. Make sure you glue to your chair, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, your friends, that they also should subscribe, like, and share every of the video that you will find on my YouTube channel. There are very educational videos on entrepreneurship, on teachings, on businesses. Everything you want is there. Remember, this YouTube channel is for you at Clarissa Taylor, where we teach, we preach, we groom, we nurture, and we also train, coach people to become the best version of themselves. So today, I just want to continue. The last time I took my time to explain to everybody here what is business, and I went through also the various types of businesses that are available that anyone can choose from. And I also went further to explain about who a business person is and who an entrepreneur is. Today I want to continue with the different characteristics of an entrepreneur. But before I go there, remember I'm reading directly from the book, so just make sure you follow me as we go. I'm still on an entrepreneur, who an entrepreneur is, and the characteristics of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is also somebody who can identify a need and help bring a solution to that need. Definitely. Remember, we spoke about an entrepreneur, who an entrepreneur is. So if you want to know who an entrepreneur is, I want to refer you to my second teaching series on the steps to building a sustainable business series. Go to my YouTube channel and you'll find it there, the part 1 and the part 2. This is the part three. An entrepreneur is somebody who can identify a need, definitely, and help to bring a solution to that need, meaning that an entrepreneur is a problem solver. They bring solution or answers to every problems of life. If you look around you, entrepreneurs are problem solvers. They look for a problem to solve. Wherever they see problem, that is where they like to flex their muscles, because it is that problem that brings the best out of them. When you see people who are hungry, an entrepreneur does not see the hunger as a problem, but what does he see? He sees how he'll be able to provide food for those hungry people and also make money out of it. So he will be seen building a restaurant, opening a fast food shop. They are solution givers. They look for a need, they look for a problem and see how best they will be able to bring a solution to that problem or the answer to that question. That is who an entrepreneur is. So quickly, before I close this part 3 series, I want us to go through the various characteristics of an entrepreneur. I said number one, an entrepreneur is a risk taker. Definitely. An entrepreneur is who? A risk taker. Entrepreneurs may encounter many risks on their path to creating and nurturing a business. But let me tell you something, life is also a risk. So risk is not something you should be afraid of as a business person or as an entrepreneur, because everything, we are living on the oxygen of risk. The world is, an open space for everyone to thrive in. So you will not say, hey, I'm afraid of business because of this, that, and that. Life is a risk. The oxygen you are even breathing is a risk. What you are breathing in and what you are giving out is a risk, because you don't know what you are taking in, whether it is a chemical poison or not. But every day we live, we believe that yes, we will still wake up again. So life is a risk. So as business people, we should never ever be afraid to take business risk. Those are one of the qualities that you can find in every entrepreneurs. They are very adventurous. So I said they may encounter risk on their path to creating and nurturing a business. They also face bankruptcy, definitely. Many people who are starting business face with the risk of even raising capital to start their business. Most of entrepreneurs, because they don't have that kind of financial credibility to go for loans. So what do they start doing? Most people finance their business through bootstrapping, but we'll talk about that later. They face economic bankruptcy, and financial risk, and a whole list of many others that you will think about. So when you see people who are entrepreneurs, it's not that they are magicians. They have their own flaws, they have things they are afraid of, but nonetheless, they are still what should I say? They are still confident enough to move on. Another reason entrepreneurs are called risk takers is that as ready as they are to succeed. One of the other reasons we can say entrepreneurs are risk takers, that even as ready as they are to succeed, they are always prepared for failure. Business is a risk, definitely, right? But although this failure they look at it as a potential factor that is mitigated as much as possible. They are still prepared, definitely, in as much as risk is involved in this entrepreneurship journey. But definitely, entrepreneurs are people who are prepared for the outcomes where their plans may not succeed, but yet still it is something that they prepare for. That is what I wrote in the book. But inside every risk, listen to this. Listen to it, because of you, the moment you have started hearing risk, you say, hey, I don't want to do again. No, if this is how business is, I don't want to go into it. Yeah, this woman, she's telling me about that business is a risk, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. Listen to this part before you just move out, or before you get discouraged. I said, but inside every risk lies the honey and milk of the business. Inside every risk lies the honey and milk of the business. Every entrepreneur should endeavor to minimize and mitigate their risk factor to the minimum. So every entrepreneur, even if you know that business that you're doing, it is risky. One of the greatest things you should do is to ensure that you minimize those risks, mitigate them to the lowest minimum as best as possible. Because inside every risk of a business, there lies the milk and the honey of that business. So don't say, hey, because this business is risky, I am not going into it. Entrepreneurs are risk takers. They love taking risk because business is a risk. The business that you are going to, there is a 50-50 risk of you succeeding that business or you fail in that business. So that is why we said business in there is a risk. So I want to give a caution here, and it is because of this I want to advise you that whatever you want to go into as business, make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you gather enough information. Do your feasibility studies. Don't just jump into any business for business sake. Don't just look at things that people are doing. Look, there are sensitive questions that you need to ask yourself as a business people, or as a business person. Who are your niche? Who are the people that you want to sell to? What is that thing that they need that you will be able to provide or to give to them? What is the problem that you are seeing around you that you want to provide solution for? What is the questions that customers are asking that you see that you are the best person to give them an answer to that question? So these are various things that you should pay attention to. That is why I said here business is a risk, because if you are not adequately informed, definitely your business will fall into bankruptcy. And information, remember, is the mother of transformation. If you want to experience transformation in your business, then you must be adequately informed. You must make sure you go for information. Make sure you have everything that is needed to get you on track in going into any business that you want to go to. Because in doing every business, you must know that that business that you are entering, there is a risk factor. There is a risk factor of you succeeding. There is a risk factor of you failing. But the way you will plan, manage, and mitigate those risks falls back on the level or amount of information that you have about that business that you want to go into. So that is why I want to advise as a business coach, make sure whatever business you want to go into, be adequately informed. Do your due diligence, get enough materials, get enough information, do a long study about that business, study the market. Know the people you want to do business with. Know the people who are your segmental niche. Know the people who are your niche, the people you want to sell to. What you want to sell, will they be able to afford it? Will people be able to buy it? Will they be able to afford it? These are simple questions. But even as we go, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. Even as we go, you will enjoy this book better as we go further. These are just introductory, intros that I'm doing. As we are going into the book proper, you will see so many things. Remember, I told you this is a book that I have written, Steps to Building a Sustainable Business, written by Clarissa Habatina Taylor Camara. And this is my first academic book. It is a book that is so loaded. I want to encourage you, don't miss this free tuition. Don't miss this free tuition. It is a business free course, an entrepreneurship free mentorship course that I'm giving you for free online on this channel. So make sure, I'm not expecting you to pay me back, but what I want you to do for me back as I'm giving this information free is to ensure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you go to my channel and subscribe at Clarissa Taylor. Hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you like this video, and not only this video, like all the other videos that you will meet in this channel. Make sure you go to them one by one, like and share them to 10 of your friends. And as you do that, as you are sharing, tell your friends also to also tell their friends to share this video to everyone. This is a free tip, a free bonus, a free tuition, an online mentorship course that I'm giving out there for free. Make sure you grab this opportunity, and don't forget to inform your friends, family members, and colleagues to come to this channel for this free entrepreneurship coaching. And I want to say to you, this brings us to the end of part 3 of this series, and we will meet back again at the part 4. Make sure you take care of yourself. Have a blessed and a glorious day. I love you, and God bless you. Bye bye.